What's up, y'all? Dalton, Hiltibrand, Cross Creek Killers. November 17th, the day that big boy died. I don't think a minute's enough, but I could talk about him for a long time. That deer came up out of a drainage ditch on a pond and was following a doe, and I had another buck right in front of me. The younger buck sadly chased the big buck I shot off, and I'd never seen that deer for 20 minutes, and finally the big boy that I shot reappeared on the other side of the pond, and he worked back in the same direction, and to my disbelief he was coming my way, and I had to watch that deer for 45 minutes. I can't thank my friends enough. They were through it all. My brothers, my family. This is what we live for. We live and die bow hunting, and this is a great league. That deer walked up 25 yards. I think he was 24 when I shot him. I pretty much center punched him, and I watched him lay down at about 45 yards away from me. As much as you believe it, I tried binocking him, and I couldn't because I was shaking so much. So what it is, I backed out of my tree stand and went and called one of my good buddies and had him come pick me up, and evidently the rest was history, because when we came back a couple hours later, he was stiff as a board. This is what we all live for, boys. It's fun. It is. I don't know how I'm ever going to compete with that again, I guess is what you'd say. It was a great feeling, for sure. Chasing that deer for 3 years, 2.5, food plots, you name it. I mean, it's not the killing of the deer. It's all that leads up to it. Starting in the spring, putting food plots, putting trail cameras, what you should do, what you shouldn't do. This deer was missed by other people. It all puts pressure on a guy, and it's humbling to be the guy that ended up with him, and I'm thankful for it. Thank you guys, and enjoy.